Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a while since we just had a talk right about here, and I'm back to give you Manchester United news so that we can actually have a talk right about here. The United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I'm definitely right about here to bring to you the latest trades as it comes in. And a lot has happened. They will remember that we have concluded the summer transfer window and a few players have already joined Manchester United. And I must say, on a whole, the summer transfer window hasn't been a very bad one, but at this point in time, we definitely know that there is no more transfer business going on. But there is a lot of news happening with the football club, Manchester United, and loads and loads of fans have been waiting for this. Where you watching from? Which part of the world are you watching from? Just make up and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to, as long as it's sports and as long as it's Manchester United related. Right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu Kaus, as we're going to be talking about the sale of Manchester United, what is happening with the sale of the club, Manchester United, and also what's happening with Jadon Sancho after that big fallout with the current manager, Eric Ten Hag, and also not forgetting that we've got yet another superstar to talk about. Things are definitely happening. Mason Greenwood already left the club, went to Getafe. We're also going to be talking a little bit about that, and not forgetting that Antony has got a few problems and possibly will be sorting the problems out. And we're talking about Antony, the Brazilian superstar, who is a very talented football player. We've got quite a lot to talk about today. So, otherwise, how have you been? It's been a bit of time since we last had the chat right about here. We last talked some time ago, and I thought it would be a wise thing for me to come really and have a talk with you one more time. So, a lot is in the news, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so I must say, I don't know whether it's taking advantage of the football players because they've got quite a lot of money. I think the boards should also look at that because uh, all these things, all these claims coming in from different people about football players, something has to be done. I mean, I'm not saying that it should be neglected if something bad has happened. I'm not saying it shouldn't go without punishment, but you can take an example of Mendy, Edward Mendy. Is it here? Edward Mendy. I don't sort of Edward Mendy is the goalkeeper. There is a football player who was playing for Manchester City who's called Mendy, and he had almost his entire career down. His entire career was definitely down because of a few things, because of what was really happening, and when they went to court, he was proved an innocent man, and I can confirm to that there's nothing that has been done. His career has been ruined, and we could be seeing the same thing happening to the football player Antony. And I think with Mason Greenwood, it would I should say it could have been something like that also. But after Manchester United realizing that they could bring in quite a lot of dust, Manchester United really went on and said, okay, he's no longer going to play for Manchester United. But what we got was that, sorry, what we got was that there is a possibility of him coming back to Manchester United because he was loaned. So let's wait and see how all this will definitely transpire. But this business really, I think something has to be done. Anyway, there's been a fight between the manager and Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho put out a big tweet, and he was not very happy with the management, with Manchester United. Him calling Manchester United, Manchester United, saying that Manchester United is using him as a scapegoat for their poor performance because every time he's asked, every time when he's not on, they say he's not fit, he's not able, he's not doing well. And yet, in that tweet, he came out and said he's perfectly doing well. He's doing very well, extremely well, more than any other football player at Manchester United. He's performed quite well in the training, but he went on and said he believes there are other reasons as to why he's not getting gameplay, and that should not be used as a scapegoat to make him not play football at the club. Manchester United, and when all that saga happened, then of course he lost trust from the manager Eric Ten Hag, and we possibly thought that he would be heading for an exit of the club, but Eric Ten Hag seemed like he's definitely not going to be allowing him to move out of the club, Manchester United. And that was a bit quite funny because sorry, that fallout was something big, and Eric Ten Hag really came out and sorry, Mason. Why am I saying Mason? Jadon Sancho came out and really said he's not willing to be used as a scapegoat to make sure that other clubs, other used as a scapegoat so that poor performance of Manchester United can be put to him, and he's not him not being available for the football club Manchester United. It's not his own calling; it's the manager's calling and also other people. So, really, in that tweet, which was quite directed to the football manager Eric Ten Hag, when you read it, you could definitely tell that he was telling Eric Ten Hag that I'm tired of not playing. I need time to play. You will remember that Al Ettifaq came on board and said they would pay a big fee for the football player, but Manchester United was not so keen about selling the football player, Jadon Sancho. So it's been a little bit of ups and downs, but what we definitely know, Jadon Sancho is not available for sale, and he's not going to be available for sale any minute from now. He's not going to be available for clubs to shop him. Anyway, and a little bit about the sale, Manchester United sale. With what we already gathered is that the Qataris are going to be the owners of the football club Manchester United, and that's going to be any minute, any second from now, because Manchester United has been on sale for quite a long period of time. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Ineos billionaire, came out as one of those people that were selected for the ownership of Manchester United after a long list was cut down to two. We remained with two people. We remained with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Ineos billionaire, and Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Qatari banker, one of the biggest billionaires in the Saudi Arabia. And it came out that after them having different offers with Sir Jim Ratcliffe looking at partial ownership of the football club, Manchester United, and also the one and only Sheikh Jassim looking at full ownership of the football club Manchester United. This is what the Glazers have been looking for, and we could most likely be seeing the Glazers handing over management, handing over the ownership of Manchester United to Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani, and we anticipate that that is going to be very, very soon, any minute, any second from now. So let us know what you definitely think in the comment section about these two great football players that we've talked about Jadon Sancho and Antony. We'll remember that Antony had a few problems. For those of you who want to know more. Uh, had problems with his ex-girlfriend. His ex-girlfriend saying that there was a bit of an assault in there, sexual harassment, same like Mason Greenwood, and that sparked out quite a lot with tabloids saying that Manchester United already knew about what was going on, but United decided to keep quiet. But United rubbished all that, and United came out and said that the reality and the fact is that they were not aware until things changed, until they were in the tabloids, and United came out recently and confirmed that they definitely know about what is going on. And when that case with his ex-girlfriend was put on the table, we've got latest also coming in saying that what happened is, uh, despite all that was going on about his ex-girlfriend, two different women have also come out and claimed the same thing, and that's not quite good for the football club Manchester United, and neither is it good for the football player, Antony. So let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, my friends, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell, as we'll definitely be back with more news. Thank you and goodbye for now.